كتاب الله حادينا يؤم بنا ويحدونا منارا ضاء في يدنا ينير الدلج يهدينا. كتاب الله حادينا يؤم بنا ويحدونا منارا ضاء في يدنا ينير.
I greet you with the greeting of the people of Jannah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Islamic Youth of America, today's first Islamic lecture, Road to Glory. And what a better way to start our night with verses from the Quran by Abdul Rashid Daya.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولقد آتينا لقمان الحكمة أن اشكر لله ومن يشكر فإنما يشكر لنفسه ومن كفر فإن الله غني حميد.
Inshallah ta'ala, if you brothers can get closer up here, get closer, inshallah ta'ala, brothers. Inspired to do great things, but men's inspiration was always fueled by the vision of youth. 4 years ago, I was inspired by a group of young Muslims in Boston. These youths both learned the way of Islam, but also had fun and exposed their true nature. This made me stop and think, what if I could do this for other young Muslims? What if I could make a true difference in their lives? Soon after that observation that changed my perspective on life, I came back to Portland, and I started the program that started it all, in the past location of Masjid Bilal, MYP. MYP stood for Muslim Youth of Portland. This group was made so that the young youth could be invited into the arms of our people in order to learn new things and gain new knowledge about Islam. This group was going along very lazy, and we came to realize MYP had to go. Soon after, Masjid Bilal was suddenly moved to an unknown warehouse on Anderson Street. This was the alternation that had to happen. 3 years later, the grand idea of improved, better MYP came to mind. Islamic Youth of America Today was born. This group was made so that young Muslims could choose their future, forget their past, and enjoy the present. An abandoned, dusty road was found, but this was not just any road. It was Road to Glory. We attempted to form an Islamic lecture to show what we are doing for the Muslim community. It was impossible due to the construction of the masjid. The first was a bluff that was not planned well, while the second was a plan that was ruined. Here we are in our third attempt to make Road to Glory pure and clear and populated by greatness. The new Masjid Bilal was the ideal location for this project to happen. Today, we are accompanied by a great panel of speakers, which Sheikh Musa is one of them, and inshallah he will be coming after a while. Sheikh Saeed is here from Orono, and Brother Ibrahim also is here from Orono, and many others to speak for today's project. Today, for us, is not just any day. It's the beginning of a new era for Islamic Youth of America Today, the journey to the Islamic side. Time to show what we can do. We might be small in numbers, but we are big in faith, inshallah ta'ala. Brothers and sisters, I will tell you guys about our schedule tonight. We just had the introduction and the Quran being read. Inshallah ta'ala, we will introduce you guys what Iyat is and what Iyat is all about. Inshallah ta'ala, Sheikh Musa will be talking about dating and sex before marriage. Sheikh Saeed, inshallah ta'ala, will be talking about parents and teenagers. And after that, Sheikh Musa is going to be coming back and talking to us about music, inshallah ta'ala. And then we'll be giving awards to the members. And after that, Brother Ibrahim is going to talk about forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then we will end our day with the Imam ending for us, inshallah ta'ala, and giving us advice. My dear respected brothers and sisters, Islamic Youth of America today was founded by a group of youth Muslims, just like you guys. We decided to make this group after we saw what was going on in our city, Portland, Maine. After we realized that I like to make this group to welcome all the young teenage Muslims that really want to learn about Islam. So far, we have done a lot of things. Our first thing we used to do in the summer was we used to go and play soccer. And what we realized is the students come just for soccer. When the days we having like a soccer or we going outside, a lot of kids come or a lot of teenagers come. And the other days we realized no one is really coming. So inshallah ta'ala, we are going to change our plan, inshallah ta'ala, starting the beginning of next year, inshallah. And also, another thing we have done is we went to Six Flags. We rented a custom coach, and that cost us a lot of money, but with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we were able to do things. You know, the youth, they said, you know what, Six Flags, are you serious? No, you guys are not going to make it. And then we're like, okay, you'll see it. And then we said, oh, we're taking custom coach. They're like, you can forget that. That's impossible. We're like, we ordered you guys t-shirts. They're like, come on, where are you guys going to get all this money from? And the thing is, we were able, alhamdulillah, to do it in a way that didn't really cost them a lot of money, and also was, was good for them too. We just took $40 and we bought that with their tickets and the t-shirts. And we promised, as we promised, we said we're renting the bus on our own. We did, alhamdulillah. So there are a lot more things to come for Islamic Youth of America today, inshallah ta'ala. Islamic Youth of America today, inshallah, from now on, our folks will be on the religion. In the summer, you guys really know, a lot of people like to go outside. People don't really like staying inside. So in the summer, we were kind of focusing on just going outside, having fun, muhadara here and there, but we didn't have actual kitabs and actual curriculum and actual hadiths to listen to. But inshallah ta'ala, from now on, there will be some time to be read for hadith, and some time for hadith and Quran, and some time for playing and having fun. I think I talked too much, and